Professor Samwiri Lwanga Lunyiigo revisits the foregone condemnation of the late king by meticulously reconstructing Mwanga as a monarch who was caught up in the turbulent changes of his times.
And of all the kings of the 19th century, he was the most humane and compassionate. And when he learned about the execution of Buganda, he was furious and he was he was full of sorrow.
The retired academic portrays Mwanga as a humane reader of the admirable political and military acumen considering his time. But how true was this?
Mwanga himself was a reader, right? He was a Christian and he very much wanted to be baptized in the Catholic Church. And he went by the name Leo. But each time he applied to be baptized, the missionaries could not do it. So, but he was a reader and he was literate, both in the Arab script and in the Roman script. And had friends among these readers, the pages, the people who worked around the palace. And he was
a lot has been said as to why he led to the martyrdom of several youths for their acceptance of Christianity and Islamic faith, then seen as foreign beliefs.
Cruelty and demonization of monarchs should be put in the 19th century context. If you don't do that, you miss Mwanga. They ordered the execution. Simbe, his prime minister, the Katikio, ordered most of those executions.
He takes us through the journey of the martyrs from their arrest at the Munyonyo and Mengo palaces all the way to Namgongo.
And they did not run away. Why? Because the missionaries also marched along with them. And they were saying, you should not deny your religion, you should not deny Jesus. The interesting thing was that these missionaries had an opportunity to become martyrs.
Themselves?
Yeah, by offering themselves, by going to Namugongo and say, now let me lead these followers of mine into the pyres.
The martyrs were condemned as rebels at the palaces. Those in Mengo were taken through Mengo Chisenyi, and the first one, Joseph Balikudembe, was killed at the present-day Owino market. Others were dragged in chains from Munyonyo through the present-day Martyrs Way in Tinda. The martyrs were then executed at Namgongo. One of their mentors, Father Simeon Lodell, was later to die near the present-day Luaga Cathedral, where some of his remains are being held. Professor Lwanga Lunyiigo is convinced there is a sinister plot by the European colonialists, particularly the British, to portray Christianity as the correct faith and the rest as primitive.
You see, martyrdom was part of politics, because if Christians were killed at Namugongo, then that would be the more reason for the occupation by the British. Say, you know, we are going to save the missionaries, we are going to save the Christians. So we have to go in. This was the good excuse created by the missionaries for them to come in. What could be better than martyrdom in order for other people to come in to stop this persecution of Christians?
He's convinced that this narrative gives an alternative to the view of Mwanga, who was staring at the possibility of his kingdom's disintegration at the altar of modernity.